the day.
I miss the 90s, man.
Definitely. Yeah, remember to tune into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother, Oh God, and SamAnt sitting over there today. If you're listening on YouTube, man, go ahead and smash that like button for me and make sure you hit that subscribe button now. SamAnt, Tupac is back in the news like he is about 12 times every year, and it's involving a documentary.
I ain't even gonna talk. I'm just gonna play it. Here we go.
It is the stuff of Hollywood legend. Rapper Tupac Shakur comes to Las Vegas for a boxing match, then gets gunned down. He was killed here nearly 25 years ago. But there are some fans who believe the conspiracy theory that Tupac is in fact alive.
Yeah, well, now a local filmmaker is tackling this possibility in a new movie currently in production. Anchor Jackie Costick spoke to him, and she joins us in studio. Well, Trisha and Todd, part of Tupac's legend is that he'd been shot 5 times and survived before that fateful night here in Las Vegas in 1996. And because of that, Tupac's legacy has always been linked to Vegas. But a local filmmaker says Tupac shouldn't be connected to Vegas because he died here, but because this is where he made his great escape.
Went straight to the point. After the shooting, what's next?
Most people would agree with official reports that after being shot, rap icon Tupac Shakur was taken to UMC where he died 6 days later. But local filmmaker Rick Boss has an alternate ending.
This movie is about Tupac actually escaping from the University Medical Center here in Vegas and relocating to New Mexico, getting protection from the Navajo tribe.
Boss says when the rapper arrived to Las Vegas for fight night, he was informed of a planned hit on him. Now that's when the escape plan came into fruition, from planting a double in Suge Knight's BMW to a strategic aerial exit.
When certain FBI agencies are looking for you, the first thing they do is block the airport so you can't travel out. So the best way to escape is through helicopter, private helicopter, to another state.
FBI agents can't go onto tribal land without the tribal council's permission. Boss says that's why Navajo land in New Mexico made for the perfect hideout. And while many may dismiss the premise as fiction, Boss says the information for the script came from people in Tupac's family and circle.
You can write a fiction. You can write a fiction story, but this is not fiction. This is facts through certain people that I know.
Boss knows G-Money and Snoop Dogg, who collaborated with Tupac, and Boss's father knew Tupac's mom from their involvement in the Black Panther Party. Boss says ultimately he wants Tupac fans to see the movie and decide for themselves. The man who plays Tupac, Richard Garcia, says he believes the rap legend did die in Las Vegas in 1996 at the age of 25. But his legacy still very much alive.
He's gone, but he lives on, like you said, like his mother said. He lives on through all of us, through our memories, through our hearts, through our
Okay, oh God, I'll stop it right there.
Yes, sir.
Man,
That's a lot.
that's a lot. Tupac is played by, I don't know what this brother's name is, but he's either of Mexican descent or he's definitely of Hispanic
Oh
descent.
man. Whoa.
It's just funny. What you think about this?
I've had people that I've known that said they know Tupac, and I don't know how credible it is, but a lot of people over the years have had this story about Pac, faking his death and moving to Cuba, Mexico, wherever the hell they say he's at right now. There's been sightings of him, people who ain't looking nothing like him, but there's been sightings, of him, bald head people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I really can't feed into none of that unless I have some more proof. And what I really think, what I'm gonna go with is, and I think that happened. I think that the brother was murdered. You know what I mean? He's been shot before, and I think this time he succumbed to those gunshot wounds, man. As much as people would love to think he's alive, physically he's not, but he's definitely still alive in the hearts and minds of people, and his music is still alive.
It's hard to fathom that it's even been 25 years. When you think about it, I remember 97, man. I remember who called me and told me on my mom's phone that Pac died at 9 a.m. I remember that joint. It was on Sunday morning because it was after the Tyson fight.
You mean you ain't see it on social media?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, back then. That's crazy.
I was turning in between channels just to try to watch the Tyson fight, because if you ain't paid $90 on pay-per-view, you was trying to flick through them joints.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things we was trying to flick through. Y'all lucky back now in 2020, man. We had to work hard for our shit back in 96, 97, but I think this is no disrespect, if the brother watches, I would love to have him on here, but I think this is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I just do. I think that he's so beloved and so just immortalized out here in some people's hearts that they just can't let him go.
Let me see that guy.
And
Is this picture of the guy that's playing Tupac on there?
I'll get
Because you said that Tupac was a Latino brother.
I'll get it up for you. I'll definitely get it up for you. This shit's funny.
Crazy.
Though.
How could you do that though? That's like red flag number 1.
He was walking through on the Boston Celtic joint. I'm like, is that fucking Pac? And then they showed him. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Pac.
Oh man.
Let me get through this ad via YouTube.
No doubt. Yeah, man. But you tuned in to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Yo, show my man that joint real quick, man. I look like Tupac to you?
That's Pac, dog.
Hey, you got the little bandana tied, though.
That's what I'm saying. And the nose a little bit, but I'm like, oh shit.
What's your thoughts on it, Vic?
That's not Pac. I feel like Pac died.
Right.
He died. People, like you said, he's immortalized through his music.
Mm-hmm.
And we lost him too soon.
Right.
We lost him too soon. Because imagine if Biggie and Tupac got to live their lives like Jay-Z, where they would be right now.
Now you a young boy. You for the people that don't know, you fresh 20s. Pac died even before you was even born. So how do you know Pac and Big and these brothers you speak of right now? How do you did your parents listen to them? OGs? Like how do you know Pac and Big?
I love music.
Word.
So I went back and listened because all the movies that I used to watch. Like, so that's how I really got onto like the old school. Like I like Rakim. Nas is one of my favorite rappers.
Word.
And I love all that Method Man.
Got the Woo right here.
Yeah.
Killer Bees. I don't know if they can see it. Word.
So I feel like if you like music, you can't not like them. You can't not know who they are.
Word. Shout out to having somebody from the youth that's about their motherfucking business.
Yeah, and it's like I can't wait to have conversations with the brother. We get a mic, you know what I mean, over there. We can start really having some conversations with him about some of the stuff that's going on with the younger hip hop generation.
Can't wait.
Definitely, man. Our first intern is in the house, man. We excited about him, man. Let's clap it up, bro.
Got some motherfucking interns in the building.
Thanks for having me here. I feel blessed to be around y'all, and I can't wait to see where this takes me the next couple months.
Yes, man, you're part of the fan, man. It's gonna be exciting, bro. I can't wait.
I want to throw this in here, Sam, man. We ain't talk about this one. I'm gonna get your opinion on what you think about this, man. The report came out today that pretty much Cameron reached out on behalf of a 9 Trey Blood member in the 6ix9ine case. Now the dude's name is Nuke Mack, who was a friend of Cameron. He wrote a letter to the judge. Now Nuke was pretty much recommended that he get a 30-year sentence. He was caught up with the whole racketeering case with I don't know how many people it was with 6ix9ine, but here's the letter he wrote. He put, "Dear Judge Engelmeyer, I have had the pleasure of knowing Mr. Mack for the past 10 years. Mr. Mack is a good person and he always had morality in his actions. This is why I can assure you that although he has had recent challenges, he is a decent person with a good heart. I am sure that as long as Mr. Mack receives the support from the people around him, he can quickly be rehabilitated. I believe in him and will lend support, which will enable him to become an upstanding part of our community. Thank you for your time, and I hope that your decision will lend Mack the opportunity to repair his actions that he had been caused." Do you see a problem with him writing a letter to a judge on behalf of a gang member?
Absolutely not. I don't.
Right.
Absolutely not. If he knew the kid, if he vouched for the kid,
right,
and he decided to take it upon himself to try to help that kid get less time in a situation where he may deem to be foul because of the circumstances behind it, I don't find that false at all. How could I? We look at young kids of different cultures, of different races, and you look at a young white boy going through the judicial
right
system, you know what I'm saying? And he looks at a judge that looks just like him and reminds him of himself when he was a kid and may give this kid a break, and then look at another brother that looks like you, Vic. and maybe a little more harsher on that line of punishment, because he can't relate to that situation. So when you look at a Cameron that can relate to a situation, albeit this kid may have made some mistakes, but not deserving 30 years behind bars, if I can help, I don't know how much it's going to help, but if I could try, I ain't mad at that.
What do you say to the people though out there who say, because we sat in ARAB's trial, and you know, they found him guilty.
They did.
And you know, the prosecution, they made him seem like he was a monster to the community. He took lives. Now this guy, you know, charged with racketeering and narcotics trafficking.